Look at this Raw. I wonder, should I care about SummerSlam on the Raw brand? Because of what I just saw, why should I care? Does it really matter? Because what I just saw for this Raw, really, I'm seeing it free. They should just put it on Raw because of what I just saw. I know you're going to be saying, what are you talking about? Let me explain. First thing I'm going to talk about is the end of the night. Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns in a last man standing match. Why? Why? You couldn't have them just fight again. Or maybe something more important. Do something different outside the arena. Give them something to do. Give them something to shoot for. Let them fight outside the arena. Do some skits outside the arena. Do something important outside the arena so we would care more about this match. Now, I won't say that the Miz segment was bad. It wasn't. It was actually effective. But here made no sense. It made no sense to do this here. It would have been better at a pay-per-view. Because as it stands, you just gave away a very good match on free TV to promote your SummerSlam pay-per-view, which this should be on it. It wasn't a bad match. It was actually pretty damn good. But the problem was it was on normal television. And look how it ended. Samoa Joe choked out Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman wins. Does that mean we won? Does that mean they're telegraphing Braun Strowman? Probably not. It's going to probably be Samoa Joe maybe or Roman Reigns. I believe it might be Braun Strowman. That would actually be something interesting. But the person I think is the best there is not Roman Reigns, but Samoa Joe. Roman Reigns would be a distant second, to be honest, if it's not Brock retaining, which would be dumb. Now, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. What did we get with this situation between the two matches they both had? I won't really talk about the matches. It's not the point. The point is that you had two guys that people want to be together, demanding to be together, begging to be together. You had Dean finally break down and say, okay, I accept you now. Puts his hand out. Seth walks away. What did I say? What did I say a couple of weeks ago that when it comes to Seth Rollins, they're going to probably turn him heel on Dean Ambrose? Why? Why do it? Why do it at all? It makes no sense. You actually would have something more effective with these two guys as a tag team. They should have been allowed to be a tag team months ago. They should have been a tag team months ago. It would have made better sense for them to be a tag team months ago, but now they're doing this and it just... What? Gold dust. Got to straighten myself for this. What a waste. What a waste. What a waste. Wanna know why? You had vignettes for both these guys. Vignettes that were actually pretty good. Segments that were actually pretty good. You could have made this for SummerSlam. Even if it had to be on a kickoff show, at least it would have been on SummerSlam. But no, they rushed it. They couldn't wait until SummerSlam to end the damn thing. But then, they didn't end it. Because once Goldust won over R-Truth, and now it's talking about having a new protege, either a man or a woman, why do you care now? Instead of letting them keep fighting one another, let them do vignettes outside of the arena. Let them do something special. You rushed it. Why do I care now? I don't. And that's sad, because if you're going to put this on your show, WWE, Vince, if you're going to put this on your damn show and actually give them prominent time that could have gone to someone else, why care? Now, because Curtis Axel got his ass kicked by Brock Lesnar, the Jason Jordan didn't have a match. So they stuck a jobber out there to get his ass handed to him. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just thinking, how far are they going to go with Jason Jordan? I'm hoping they're going to make the storyline feel important. If they're slowly building into it, I'm alright with it as long as it does culminate in something important. Jason Jordan must be done properly. If they mess him up by like October into November, this was a complete waste of time. And I really hope they got this locked properly down. I'm hoping they got this locked down right. Because Jason Jordan could give them something special. But who knows? Now, Enzo, Kaz, Big Show, The Club, Anderson and Gallows. Do I care? No. Because you could have culminated this in a SummerSlam match. Instead of letting Enzo face more than once, Big Kaz. Once Big Kaz would have been enough. And even then, he should never even faced him. He should have got his ass kicked before he even got into the match. And then when it came to Big Show, just let them keep fighting one another. Or let Enzo and the Big Show have their moments without Kaz always being there. And it would have been more important to actually have the first match at SummerSlam. This would have given Enzo something. This would have given Kaz something. And the Big Show is there to help them both. So it doesn't mean he really needs it. But in the end, it would have made more effective sense. But now what do we got? Constant fighting. We've already seen Big Show and Kaz face each other already. Now Big Show and Kaz are going to have a match where Big Show is going to face Kaz. And Enzo is going to be in a fish tank. Well, actually a shark cage. But I'm saying a fish tank because he's small enough to be considered a little fish. I just feel like this was so ineffective. They missed the mark with this so bad. You have not put over Enzo 100%. You definitely haven't helped Kaz with this. Show is basically still where he is. No matter if he's heel or face, people still like him to a certain extent. So it's like he hasn't really gained or lost anything. Just, Now, the Brock Lesnar and Miz segment. I gotta say this. The Miz is such a wonderful talker. I would love, and this is what I'm thinking, I would love to see The Miz and Paul Heyman have a feud of wits. You don't have to have a match with these two. Just let them have a feud of wits. Let them plan and be strategic with people. Let them manipulate people. Let them lead people. Let them have matches between the people. You can go away from Brock Lesnar and let Paul Heyman help some of the younger talent instead of Brock. I really believe that there's some talent that really needs Paul Heyman. And there's some talent that really needs The Miz to be talking and managers for them. And let The Miz not wrestle. Let him talk. Let him manage. Let Paul Heyman talk. Let him manage. Let them be facing one another. Let their words be the battle more than the matches. And I truly believe we will have something beautiful. Because look what happened. Mr. Fuji and not Paul Heyman, but the, who was he? I can't believe I forgot. Bobby the Brain Heenan. There you go. You got Mr. Fuji and Bobby the Brain Heenan going against wits with each other and having their partners who did the fighting for them face against each other. That would be epic. But we're not going to get it. In the end, Brock Lesnar did a perfectly good segment. He kicked their asses. Now you know how important this is. Because he kicked their asses. Now the last two things I'm going to talk about, let me make sure I'm forgetting nothing. This time I had to write some notes. Okay, the two triple threats to see who will take the place of Bayley. Here's the problem. You pick the same people again. Look, I love Nia Jax. And I love Sasha Banks. You know why? Because when it comes to Nia, she could easily dominate the entire division and give us something different. A big woman who can truly force the other women to become more competitive, to try and work harder, to become more special, to actually work on their ring work. And then you got Sasha Banks, who's from the younger talent, who actually, out of any woman who came from NXT, any woman, not counting Mickie James, she's already established. Any of the women, she's the only one. That also doesn't count Paige. Paige came before them, and it was different with Paige. But when it comes to Sasha, she was the best out of them all. She speaks the best. She wrestles the best. She does all-around work the best. Doesn't mean she is the best. She's just the best out of them all. Now you stuck those two again together. I would have liked that Nia Jax had to face Alicia Fox. Or had to face Emma for that matter. Give Emma the shine. I think that if they had done something with Emma, it would be something different. And if it has to be Nia Jax, which I do believe she still should be champ, but the way they've been presenting her, destroying everyone over and over again, the same ones, that has been the issue. The issue is she's destroying the same people over and over again. Bayley, Sasha Banks. Bayley, Sasha Banks. Bayley, Sasha Banks. Sometimes you get Dana Brooke. Sometimes you barely see Mickie James. And you've never seen Alicia Fox. She's on 205 Live. They let her have this one match. And you barely see Emma. This is what you got. The same two women again. I wanted to see Nia Jax destroy Emma. Nia Jax destroy Alicia Fox. We haven't seen that in a while. Nia Jax go up against Dana Brooke. Nia Jax go up against... Hell, even Mickie James would have been a better option than Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. And I want to see Sasha eventually get the title again, but not like this and not now. Both matches were okay. But the point is, when it comes to these two women, you've seen them so many times, why do you care? And that's the problem. Next week, we're going to see these two face one another. Do you care? I do, in a sense, because the only person that makes the best sense should be Nia Jax. But do you actually believe they're going to go there? I don't believe so. I believe they're going to use Sasha Banks to go up against Alexa Bliss to go to SummerSlam, which is the worst mistake you can make. It just is. But this is just my point of view. Hope you enjoyed this Raw review. Don't do many of them often. I'd rather do a mini review. But have a good day. Have a good night. Watch my SmackDown review tomorrow. Peace.